Hello and welcome once again to Three Swords Tarot. Except today we're not actually going to be using tarot. I'm going to be using one of my current favourite decks to work with, and that is the In2it Oracle. So not actually tarot today, but I'm sure you'll still enjoy this video. Once again, I have asked over the weekend for my friends to put some questions forward, and it will be those questions or readings that I will be doing today. And the first question on the blog is, will I move into the apartment? So my friend wants to know, will he move into this apartment? Will he into this apartment? Right, and our first card is the rainbow, the eyeglasses, the Queen of Fire, and the Child. Now, right away, I will say that yes, he will be moving into the apartment, because this is something he has been wanting for a long time, and the rainbow shows clearly that his wish will be granted. This card also shows that his patience has paid off, because he's been waiting a long time to find the absolute perfect place to live. Not just now, but with his future in mind as well. The eyeglasses is a card that shows he needs to look very carefully and make sure that he's got all the documents in order, both his for financial reasons, but also that he's got everything sorted out on the other side, the person who owned the apartment before him or the landlord. This card advises that he needs to review all the documents very closely and make sure he understands any clauses or what may or may not be his responsibility. The Queen of Fire could indicate a woman in his future, but it could also indicate when he may be moving, and this is within the next 7 to 14 days as a time scale. The Queen of Fire is also paired with the Child and may indicate a woman with a son, or it may indicate in the future that he will be sharing the apartment with a woman and a child. And I can very much see this happening because I obviously know him, and I also happen to know a certain woman with a child that he is very fond of. The child could also indicate a new beginning and new experiences, which I'm sure he'll have in the new apartment. So all around, yes, it does look like he will be moving into the apartment. Right, the next question my friends have put forward is, will he ever text me again? Now, ever is a long time. It could mean from now until the time my friend sadly leaves this earth. So I don't think she ought to spend her whole life waiting for this man to text. So instead, what we're going to do is change this question to, will he text her soon? And for us tarot readers and cartomancers, soon is normally considered to be within 3 months. So we're going to change this question to, will he text my friend within the next 3 months? So let us see, will he text my friend within the next 3 months? We have the key. The broken heart, spilled milk, and the Queen of Air. I'm sorry, my friend, but apparently the answer is no. He won't be texting you within the 3 months. The key represents the answer to the question, because the key unlocks everything. In this case, it unlocks the puzzle, it unlocks the question, and it brings the answer. And the answer is the broken heart. I feel that is a bit dramatic, because I feel that you will not be particularly broken-hearted that he's not going to text you. I think you may feel unhappy. I think you may feel let down and some sadness. But as the next card is the spilled milk, I think you are not going to dwell on it too long. I think you're just going to pretty much have the attitude, well, that's it. You win some, you lose some, and that you will move on from it. You'll put it behind you and not dwell on it. You know the saying, don't cry over spilled milk? Well, this is what the card is saying. I think that was a bit over dramatic, and that you will get over it. The Queen of Air shows that you are a very logical, sensible woman, and you don't let your heart run away with you. And you'll probably find that there is someone else coming who catches your eye within about 2 to 4 weeks. So definitely do not overdwell on him not contacting you. The next question is, what positive things will happen this week? So what positive things will happen for my friend this week? What positive things will happen for my friends this week? We will have the Falcon. Sorry, that was a closer card. The microphone. The childhood. And the within a few weeks card. It's always good to get a timing card every now and again, because that really helps. So what I'm seeing is from within the span of this week, I am seeing with the microphone and a child that you may get a phone call from someone from your past. Somebody that you perhaps knew when you were a child, or someone that you grew up with. Someone that you have a lot of fond memories of spending time with. And I feel that they will be reaching out to contact you in some way. I'm seeing that this contact will lift your spirits if you've been feeling a bit down the previous week. I also see within a few weeks that you perhaps arrange a time to get together and meet up with this person and maybe share some old memories, or just have a good time reconfirming that relationship or bond you had with this person. And I feel this will be a very positive thing for you. If you have been feeling a little down, as I said before, reconnect them can totally turn your perspective on things around. Lift your spirits, but maybe also revitalise you. Really get you happy and willing to do things again. So that looks like a very positive thing for you this week. The next card, next question I see is, does this man care about me? So, does this man care about me? That's obviously meaning my friend. Right. Does this man care about my friend? I know. Apparently that's not shuffled enough. Let's hang on a second. Right. So I'm all thumbs today, it's too warm. Right. Does this man care about my friend? Right. We have the declaration. Person of water. The coffin. And the crystal ball. I'm afraid this is not going to give you the answer that you hoped for. These cards seem to suggest, particularly with the person of water and the coffin, that although this man does care about you, he unfortunately does not appear to want to continue in a relationship with you. Declaration seems to suggest that he may be wanting to express this to you in the very near future. I'm really sorry to have to say this, especially on a recorded video, but it does look like he feels it is going to be time for you to part ways. And he wants to do this in the nicest way possible because he knows you are a very caring, sensitive person. And you feel deeply, but you also hurt deeply. So he wants to do this in the gentlest way he can. Declaration sounds a bit harsh, and it is. It's not going to be a declaration. He's not going to announce it, but he's going to do it in a much gentler manner. The crystal ball seems to suggest that on some note or on some level, you perhaps knew this. And knowing you, I think you did, because you're a very perceptive person. And the fact that you were asking this question shows that in some way you already knew the answer. So yes, he does care about you, but it does look like he wants to end the relationship in a way that doesn't hurt you because of the fact that he cares for you.